Alright, hey everybody, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of our Ark Survival Ascended playthrough here, cluster series on, starting on the island of Lemnokis on Astraeos. It is a crappy rainy day, and I have started to work on a base build, at least a platform build, which is my typical base. But as you can see, I have an issue with trees. They haven't regrown because I can't, they have no hitbox. Like, if I look down, it's just stumps because I have harvested these already. But visually, they are all back. So I don't know, maybe if I go out of render distance, they'll go away. Not sure. But you can see I've been a bit of a loot goblin. We have picked up a double bed, a bunk bed, in a loot drop, along with a few other things. The highlights of which are, let me go into my inventory. This guy, we got a Mastercraft crossbow, 195, almost 196 damage, and a ridiculous metal pick, which I've only used a couple of times. 654. Crazy. We also picked up this saddle in a drop. Not amazing, but better than your typical level 25. So I would show you kind of what I've done here, but you can only see part of it. I was really just lining up. Maybe if I come up here I could show you. When you get up high enough, you can see the kind of the lines in the... I have to go this way. Won't go so fast. Might not be quite high enough, but you can basically see... Let's try a little bit up here. Yeah, you can kind of see the lines in the, in the grass there, and I've tried to line up this line of foundations. It's not exact, but it's pretty darn close. So basically, yeah, I had 2,500 stone, and I've used all the stone, plus we've gone and harvested more stone over here along the cliff face and trees down there along the beach to craft, I can only craft maybe 30 foundations, and we've maybe crafted another 40 or 50 in total, plus these chests. But yeah, these stupid trees have respawned. So anyway, I'm going to work on this over time. I'm going to hit start every single time I need to go into my inventory. We are up to level 66. We have been crafting a ton of narcotics. I mean, we have probably close to 1,000 at this point. Maybe 900. We'll take a look. You guys are out of position. They must have fought a seagull or something stupid. 900. And I've also tamed this Pteranodon that we saw at the end, and I'll explain the Carno in a second. So if you remember, we tamed this guy. We lost a level because I did not have Prime, and he lost a level just taming on, ordinary meat. I still couldn't find any Prime, no babies for this guy, but I did use one of the candies, not candy, but one of these cakes. We had like a taming, I forget, I don't know if I have one on me. Yeah, anyway, it was a taming slice, and it added, gave you 10% boost in taming. And that was enough to tame this guy without losing a level on standard meat. Took a while, but this guy is actually a lady, and so is this one. So we're not breeding Pteranodons probably anyway. So this Carno, I got into a scrape sort of out of necessity with the Pteranodon, and we killed this one's parent. And this was just a baby walking around, so I claimed it. I figured, what the heck. 145, and it grew up in the in one of the dino balls. So I don't have a saddle for it or anything, and it's I just threw it out a few minutes ago. Also, we have harvested a couple of times from this guy. 5 algae. Got an hour and a half to go. So I have close to 30, I think 31 maybe, 30 algae, which will help us tame, like Doedics and Ankys and things like that, quicker. It's kind of like kibble for herbivores. And to that end, we have crossed the Argy line. So Argy's, I think, saddles are at 62. And we're up to 66, and there are Argies around these mountains and stuff. So we need an Argy to carry those creatures and help us, gather stone and all that. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to go tame us an Argy here in this episode. And my plan, is to tame Argies, because like I said, I've lost everything I've done in Ark up to this point on my server. So I need to start from scratch, which means, we're going to want to expand over to Ragnarok when this comes up. And we can expand to any other map. I also have some custom maps. We have Astraeos here. The cluster also includes the mod map of Missa and Therat, along with all the standard, the island, extinction, aberration, scorched earth, the center, all those maps that have come out, and Ragnarok when it comes out. So my plan here is to just try to build up, and then we're going to transfer to Ragnarok when it comes out, and hopefully we have a decent character at that point. We won't transfer any items or probably any creatures. We'll start from scratch over there, but we'll have a head start level-wise. Anyway, off to find an Argy, and I'm going to gather resources to build kind of my standard Argy trap, which is like 5 kind of wooden gateways and a handful of, I think, pillars, stone pillars. So I will bring you guys back when we find one. Alright, we'll craft one of these wood gateways. So I totally forgot that I had 4 stone gateways. We picked these up from various blue drops here and there. I brought 1 reinforced gate that we'll throw into the stone gateway, and I made a couple of pillars. So between these 5 gates, that gives us enough for a trap. I crafted us a basic primitive long neck, and we had picked up 12 rifle bullets, also in either a purple or a blue drop at some point, so I used those to craft 12 trike darts, which won't be enough to drop an Argy, but between that and our crossbow, we shouldn't at least kill the Argy. And because I am so limited, having to play on low graphics, I am going to go ahead and use the creature finder. We will check distance filter. I'm going to click in this box, and this should populate. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So these are all the creatures available on the map. So I'm looking for Argentavis. So I want to see, this should show us, creatures that are close. This is a 145, about 800 meters away. Yeah, let's go see what this guy's about. Oh, his stats, terrible. Look at those. That's brutal. How about this one? Even worse. Well, we'll get this guy. If I click track, now he'll show up on my radar. All right, I'll bring you back when we find this guy. All right, here's our Argy friend. I have set up that I don't think that Argy should be able to get out of here. So he's aggroed onto the Pteranodon. We will fly him through here. I'm gonna drop him there. Close that. And we have captured an Argy. Alright, let me walk this guy away a tiny bit. I'm gonna set him to passive. And, it's actually... he got out. How did you get out? How did you get out? Piece of crap. How did he get out of there? There's no way that's big enough. I can't get out of here in a pteranodon. How did you get out of there? Frickin' Houdini. Alright. Literally, how did he get out? I mean, obviously, I mean, how did he get out of there? Do you guys see a gap? I don't see a gap at all. He didn't walk out here because we were standing right at this end of it. Alright, that one might have been my fault. I was a little slow. Alright, we'll let him get some distance so I can open the door again. Was he not in? I thought he was in the first time. I blame myself that time. Okay. Let's try this one more time, bro. Do me a favor, though. You think you can stay in? Okay, running this time. Closing the door. Damn it! As you can see, my technique is flawless. What works really good is to have, like, a 700 damage, 700 damage rifle. Why is the gate... Oh, goodness. Alright. Gate was open in the wrong direction. I must have hit it twice last time. So I'm going for headshots with the trank darts, and if we don't drop them, which we probably won't, we will go to the crossbow if needed. So, right. He's not escaping. Miss. What do we got? 4 left. Don't even think about it, pal. Hrph needs an Argy. Out of trank arrows. Darts, rather. Let's get some arrows going. Oh, thank you. Oh! Out he goes. Oh. Maybe I should have used the arrows to start with. 300's pretty good. Alright. Now, of course, I don't have Prime, so we need to find... There was another Argy floating around here. So I'm going to try to kill some things for Prime meat. And we will be back. There's one right there. What are you? Tell me you're crappy. You suck. Come here. Did I miss you? So the Argy is taming. This is the exact spot where the loot drop despawned on us in the last episode, I think, in the beginning. We had come around here on the boat. So I'm going to try to get this and get a little bit of revenge. Nothing. So, yeah, the Argy went 27% on one prime, so the 4 that we put in there were good enough. But I did give it a 5th one from another Argy that we killed. We only got 1 prime from that one. I don't know if I can... You know what? I need chitin. Freaking Dinotheriums. There it is. Looking the other way. Oh no. Is that gonna make us too heavy? Nope. Okay. I was like, that's what I need, right? You get a load of metal, and then I can't take off with the Dinotherium running at me. So these guys haven't aggroed on me yet at all. So I doubt their behavior's been changed. Oh, there they go. Okay. Yeah, you are stupid. Thank you for letting us know that. Oh, there's yellow drop. Let's go try to grab this yellow drop. Alright, so the Argy tamed up, I guess, while I was off goofing with that yellow drop. Nice. Nice. What did we end up with? 47 points into food. Look at 27 melee. That's really bad. Weight. I mean, these things are terrible. Especially, you know, considering we're not leveling speed or anything. That's not a great Argy. Alright, well it looks like going over and taming that Argy solved our phantom tree issue. So the trees are now gone. Beautiful. Alright, we can continue with our with our base. Sort of. Well, we know there are Ankys and Doedics, I guess, up over there, so that's our next step. I'm going to regroup a little bit. I don't know if I have enough chitin, honestly, to make an Argy saddle, but we're going to try. Alright, well, we had enough chitin by 8 to craft an Argy saddle, although we do have a little over 100 keratin as well. But I gotta start moving crap up to the base because this smithy is almost full of stuff, and my chest is full of stuff, and so maybe with the Argy now we can start to migrate a bunch of crap. But yeah, so the next step here, I'm going to do a little bit of work around the base, and then we're going to go see if we can't find either an Anky or a Doedic that's a little bit local, and kind of want a Doedic first, just because we need a stone gatherer. So they're a little bit more efficient than Ankys. So we'll be back here shortly. Okay, I don't know where I stopped recording. I don't know if it crashed or if I just never turned it on, because it does both. And I make mistakes, in case you guys haven't noticed. But I used the creature finder, and we had a Doedic 145 right up on the side of the mountain up here. So I dragged him down here and hit him with a bunch of trank arrows, because I don't have any more darts. And he's 2 feedings in now on the algae from the Archelon. So he's doing about 18 point something. So I think he should feed maybe 6 times. So what I want to do is... I want to drag this over here. I want to cut it in half. Then I want to drag this back. Hopefully I didn't lose taming effectiveness. No, we didn't. Alright, good. Because I don't want him eating all this algae. Because this takes freaking forever. Alright, if you eat an extra piece, I don't care. But it also spoils pretty fast, too. Let's restack this. Alright, I'm going to let him tame up. We're going to fly back, put this stuff in the fridge, and I will bring you guys back when he is tamed. So this is beautiful. Going to be fantastic for collecting so many rocks. All the rocks. Yeah, I was like, damn. This algae is spoiling really quickly in the yeah, I have no spark powder in here. That's why it's spoiling. Hrph's on top of stuff. You know what? I'll take the 11 algae. Alright. So we got ourselves a Doedic here. Beautiful. Come here, bud. I need to start moving up here, but I don't want to just leave him up here by himself. So at some point I'm just going to ball everything and we'll make a migration up there and just put everybody down, but not right now. So I'm going to regroup, figure out where I'm at, and we will be back here with next steps. Oh, yeah. We get him? We got him. Oh, he's mad at me. Ah, crap. I think I hit him once. I hit the wrong button when we got in there. Oh, and he's hurt too. Dang it. I don't really have a taming pen. I was going to do the same thing with him that I did with the Doedic, which is just, you know, drop him on our platform over here, because I don't have anybody over here to be mad and defend me, but we might kill this guy. So yeah, I use the creature finder again, and the nice thing is, you know, all of these creatures have been pretty close to where we're setting up here. So, you know, we're surviving off of Lemnokis itself. So that was kind of the point, is to explore this thing, you know, get ourselves established, explore around. Yeah, he's showing some signs of damage there. I don't have a magnifying glass to see. But he was getting attacked by aloes. What? Why? So what does this? All right, we're already using trank. Well, I might as well try it. Let me set you. Nice. I tranked him and set him to passive. So these guys usually have a fair amount of health. I'm not doing too much damage. I don't think we can really get headshots on this guy. Drop. Go down. Oh, were you baiting me? I don't want to kill you, man. Are you a Tankosaurus, not an Ankylosaurus? Ankylosaurus? Are you really running this time? Are you really beat up? Just drop. Well, he's out. Okay. Once again, I forgot the algae, just like I did with the other guy. So he's sleeping. I do have a... I think I have a taming cake slice, so we'll go ahead and use that when we get back. So we're going to go get some algae. I'll be right back. All right, 18.8, that's one algae feeding. Let's go ahead and give him a cake slice. Taming cake slice. That gives him, yep, 10%, so he's at 28.8. And there is, if I had a second cake slice, you could see, oh, I do. So if I put this here, we have a timer. That's a spoil timer, but there's an actual... You can see the timer in the window there, so it's a 10-minute timer. So you can only use one of those in 10 minutes on a creature. So this one won't take that long. So beautiful. I did bring Dave over here. Dave is the Anky, even though it's a female. I mean the Doedic. Dave is a lady. My Ankys always have to be Dave. That is a requirement. I believe I'm going to name this guy Ludwig. So, you know what? Let me go in here, and we will highlight this. We'll take him off tracking. Nope. God, this thing jumps around. It's crazy. Okay. So I'm going to let this guy tame up. And we'll bring you guys back at the very end here. Come on, man. Jeez. You're slow enough. Don't stop to poop. Hey, alright. Alright, so while I was waiting for this guy to tame up, I ran back and got the trike. So we have Dave and the Anky and the trike. The Anky, I mean, the trike honestly has done, I was using it for storage, but it does pretty good at collecting thatch and wood. Ooh, can I still get you? I can't. Why can't I get it? Can I get it? Now I can get it. Okay, so I have to leave that one empty. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you so very much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you're pulling for Hrph, do throw us a like, a comment, consider subscribing if you haven't, as all these things do help out a small channel. And as always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next one.